Imagine being born on a world so far from Earth that the sun is just another distant star in the sky, and the history of humanity is nothing but a forgotten myth. But what happens when the ghosts of the past come knocking and the colony's darkest secrets are dragged into the unforgiving light? Welcome to Old Colony, a gritty, atmospheric, and relentlessly thrilling sci-fi novel by John Walker. If you love frontier survival, deep space mysteries, and protagonists who are forced to become the heroes they never asked to be, this audiobook will pull you into its gravitational pull and refuse to let go. It is a masterclass in tension, blending the quiet desperation of isolation with explosive, high-stakes action. The story drops us into the harsh, unforgiving environment of a frontier settlement on the absolute edge of known space. Life in the old colony isn't about glory or grand space battles. It's about scraping by, fixing failing life support systems, and keeping the darkness at bay. Walker excels at world building, creating a setting that feels incredibly lived in and dangerously real. The atmosphere is thick with the dust of a dying world and the quiet paranoia of people who know they've been forgotten by the core planets. The audiobook narration brings this bleak but beautiful landscape to life, making you feel the chill of the thin atmosphere and the crushing weight of their isolation. But the quiet struggle for survival is shattered when an anomaly is discovered, something buried deep beneath the colony's surface that rewrites everything they thought they knew about their home. The protagonist is thrust into a high-stakes game of cat and mouse, not just with the hostile environment, but with shadowy corporate interests and ruthless scavengers who will kill to claim the secret. Walker masterfully blends the tension of a survival thriller with the mind-bending concepts of hard science fiction. Every chapter peels back another layer of the mystery, keeping the listener guessing and desperately hitting replay. At the heart of the story is a deeply human struggle. The characters aren't flawless space marines. They are engineers, miners, and settlers who are pushed far beyond their physical and psychological limits. The audiobook format elevates their gritty, desperate banter and the profound bonds of found family forged in the crucible of hardship. When the action hits, it is visceral, tactical, and incredibly cinematic. Walker doesn't rely on magical plot armor. His characters survive through ingenuity, sheer stubbornness, and a willingness to make the hard, brutal choices. The sound of the narration during these high-octane sequences will have your heart pounding in your chest. As the narrative accelerates towards its climax, the true nature of the old colony is revealed in a spectacular, paradigm-shifting twist. The stakes escalate from local survival to the fate of the entire sector. The finale is a breathtaking convergence of tactical brilliance, emotional payoff, and explosive sci-fi action. It asks profound questions about the cost of progress, the sins of the past, and what it truly means to be human when the stars themselves are entirely indifferent to our survival. Old Colony is a triumph of indie science fiction. It is smart, gritty, and unapologetically thrilling. John Walker has crafted a universe that is as dangerous as it is captivating. Plug in your headphones, step out onto the dusty frontier, and prepare for a journey that will linger in your mind long after the final track ends. The colony is waiting, and its secrets are hungry.